Welcome to Video Evolution. Evolution in the world of videos. Today I am going to explain you the chapter The Shady Plot written by L.C. Brown. So let's get started. Jenkins, the owner of the only magazine which printed John Halleck stories, asked him to write a ghost story. He wanted John to give exactly what the public wanted. He wanted a story that would horrify people. John had a mixed feeling as he didn't specialize in writing ghost stories, but somehow he manages to write them. He was not stricken by any idea, but he was not tensed as he hoped that, as happened in the past, he would find some plot to write a ghost story. He accepted the offer to write a ghost story as he was in need of money to pay the grocer and the landlord. After a while, John was not getting any new ideas. Suddenly, he noticed something just taking shape behind him. First, an arm came out, then a sleeve, then a leg, and eventually there stood a complete figure of a woman. She was tall and had big fishy eyes, big bone-rimmed spectacles, and was looking real. John could not believe his eyes. She was a ghost, and her name was Helen. She told him that all creative ideas because of which he could write came from spirits like her. He could only write because of the inspiration he got from spirits. But now onwards he would not get any help from them as they were going on a strike. Now he would not get any new ideas for writing a story. She told that they were going on a strike as they were troubled by the silly questions people asked from them on Ouija board. She told the narrator that he should persuade his relatives and friends to not use the Ouija board. But Lavinia, John's wife, had other plans. She bought an Ouija board and she was so excited about this that she threw an Ouija board party. John, after knowing this, told Lavinia to get rid of that Ouija board, but she refused. Moreover, she told that it would help him to write his stories. In the party, there were 5 pairs of ladies and between each pair there was an Ouija board. Lavinia asked John to join Laura Hinkle. John was reluctant to be a partner of flirtatious Laura Hinkle. Laura was working on the Ouija board and soon it spelled Traitor. Laura asked the board what it meant. This time it spelled Ask Him. Laura asked that whom she was speaking to. This time she read the spelling Helen. Soon all the 5 Ouija boards started calling John by name. The ladies started gossiping and soon rumors spread that John was flirting with a woman on the Ouija board. Lavinia got angry and John was suffering from extreme shame. He went out of the room. The next morning, John found a white slip under the door in which her wife wrote that she was going to her grandmother and her lawyer will talk to her later. John felt disastrous. Suddenly, he heard a sound in the room. It was Helen. She asked him that when his wife was going to get rid of that Ouija board. John angrily said that now only because of her he was going to lose his wife and his happiness. John found that Lavinia had entered in the room. She told him that she was leaving. John said that she should go. He also told her that he will join her later. He said all this to keep her away from the ghost, as he thought that Lavinia may faint after seeing the ghost. Lavinia suspected that John was hiding someone in the room. Lavinia accused her of flirting with Helen. John said that it was quite above board. This was cleverly said by John as it indicates that an affair with a ghost is not possible. Lavinia pushed him aside and to see who was behind him. She was the ghost. But she didn't faint. Such an unattractive ghost could not threaten her. Lavinia fell into John's arm forgivingly with a smile on her face. Everything was fine and John had a great plot to write a ghost story. Thank you. For more videos, please subscribe and share the video as much as possible.
PAP